Here are some few tips that you can use to grow your aloe vera plant very well. And here's also a video of me transporting my aloe vera nurseries out from their mothers to another pot. My mint leaves are also growing very well. So I started growing my aloe veras from last year, I think September, and this is May. So this is about 8 months growing these aloe veras, and look at this particular one has gotten more babies than I even imagined. I call them babies, please. I don't know what exactly you call them, but I think the big one gave birth to this one, so let me call them babies. So I have to take them out from their moms and then plant them in another pot to start growing their own lives again. This way they keep multiplying and I keep having aloe vera as long as I want. So I got these kitchen bowls. Actually I was supposed to get a pot, but in order to manage costs, getting 10 pieces of the flower pot will cost nothing less than 25,000 naira. But getting this one, I got the 10 pieces for like 2,500 naira. So that was a lot of cost to cut out. After all we needed was to get the aloe veras growing again. So I got a bag of loamy soil that is intended for planting. So I'm going to be wearing my hand glove. Please, whenever you are doing anything with the soil such as this, please make sure to wear your hand glove, because there are so many parasitic worms that can get into your hands from the soil and can get to the other part of your body through your hands. So you have to be very careful and take caution. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to poke holes underneath the bowl so that it can have water and air passing through them and not stocking water in the bowl, thereby killing the plant. So just like normal vases, I'm going to poke holes into the pot. With this, the plants do not get overloaded with water in the bowl, so the water gets a way to pass through if there is excess. Okay, so after then I'm just going to be filling the pot with sand, loamy soil precisely, to enable the aloe vera grow very well. And then I'll just pull out one of the babies and then I'm going to replant. Now see that this baby had an extra baby and that can grow on its own as well. So I'll just keep this aside and then I'll poke a hole and replant this one on its own. So I'm going to be planting the bigger ones on their own, while the ones that are very small, the little babies, I'm going to be planting them as a group in the pot, because if I should plant them one by one, I'm going to be using lots and lots of pots. So I'm just going to plant them in groups, and then when they are grown enough to stand on their own, I'll just replant and repot them. See, from this nursery that I plucked out has more than 6 other little aloe vera attached to them. So you see how this thing is multiplying very, very well. So I'm going to repot this bigger one on its own here, while for the other ones, which are kind of the sub babies, I don't know what to say or what to call them, I'm going to be repotting them in a separate pot, in a group, in one pot. Okay, so while we repot these aloe veras, let's talk about a few tips that will help aloe vera grow very well. In the many times I have grown aloe vera, I have grown the ones that died and also have grown the ones that was stunted. And yes, I have grown the ones that are very okay and are even giving me babies. So all these times, I've been able to understand what aloe vera truly needs. The first is give it a loamy soil. Do not give aloe vera a dry soil or any soil that you see around your surrounding and you feel like you just want to plant aloe vera there. It's going to die. It needs a loamy soil to grow very well. Number 2 is water your aloe vera very well, but not frequently. Aloe vera does not need water all the time. It needs a moist soil, and a moist soil is okay for it. So when you water it, make sure that the water goes through and water is coming out from the bottom of the rubber, from the hose that was poked at the bottom of the vase. But then after that, you may leave it like that for like 1 week to 2 weeks before you water again. Although you do not have to allow it dry out, the soil should not be dry, but then the soil should be moist. With that, your aloe vera will be happy and it will grow very well. Number 3, aloe vera does not need too much manure. It's just okay where it is. I'm only giving this little manure because it's just the first time I'm potting it and I just want it to get very good and familiar with its new environment. I'm not going to feed this any manure again until I repot. Okay, so yes, I'm just giving this little manure. This is just animal dung manure, and it's okay. Fourthly, aloe vera does not need the sun. Although so many people say aloe vera needs a sunny environment, but truthfully, aloe vera does not need the sun. Well, as a green plant, I know it needs the sun once in a while, but when I say it doesn't need the sun, it does not need too much of the sun. Too much of the sun will kill it, okay? So it needs it to be at your corridor where it will get little sun and little shade, or even indoor, it will do better. And then if you want to grow aloe vera in a garden or outside the house, you need to give it a green shade so that it doesn't get too much sun, and then it can get a little sun in the day, and then it can also get a cool environment for it to grow very well. Number 5, when harvesting your aloe vera, do not harvest too much stems from one pot. It doesn't make your aloe vera happy. So if you can do all this, you see that your aloe vera will stay happy, grow full stems, and also grow healthy gels. So just from 3 pots of my aloe vera, I'm able to get more than 20 aloe vera stems in 10 pots, and after like 5 months, once they are grown, I'm just going to repot those ones I potted in groups, and they are going to stay on their own, and then I would have lots and lots of aloe vera. So this is very easy to plant and also very medicinal. So it's something that you can plant in your home. It is not too expensive to buy the nursery, and then you can plant them in your home. Aside it being medicinal, it's also beautiful to stay in your corridor as a natural green plant. I hope you got 1 or 2 tips in this video that may help your aloe vera grow very well. If you did, please like this video, share, and also subscribe to this channel to support me. In my previous video, I made aloe vera juice with this aloe vera here, so you can check that video out. Also, I'm going to be making aloe vera gel, aloe vera soap, and aloe vera cream from the aloe vera here in my next video. So please, I want to see you next time. Bye for now.